In a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a young boy named Ayaan. Ayaan was clever, but always worried. He was the kind of person who found problems in everything. If it rained, he complained, now I can't go outside. If the sun was too bright, he sighed, it's too hot to work today. His father, a humble carpenter, often told him, son, life is full of problems, but worrying never solves any. But Ayaan never listened. He believed life was unfair to him. One day, his father fell seriously ill. Their small workshop had no customers, and Ayaan didn't know how to manage things alone. Frustrated and helpless, he sat outside his house whispering, why is this happening to me? Just then, an old monk passed by. Seeing Ayaan upset, he stopped and asked gently, what troubles you, my child? Ayaan replied, my life is full of problems. Nothing works for me. I think fate is against me. The monk smiled and said, every problem has a simple solution, young man, but most people are too busy complaining to see it. He then added, come to the temple tomorrow morning. I will show you something that might change your life. The next morning, Ayaan went to the temple. The monk handed him a small candle and said, take this candle and climb up the hill before sunrise. Inside a cave at the top, you'll find your answer. But don't let the flame go out. Ayaan was confused but obeyed. As he climbed, cold wind blew and darkness surrounded him. Every few steps, the candle's flame flickered, almost going out. He shielded it with his hands, stumbled on rocks, and hurt his knees. But he kept moving. Finally, he reached the cave just as the sky began to lighten. Inside, it was pitch dark and silent, except for the sound of dripping water. Following the sound, he found a big rock with water drops falling on it, one by one. And to his surprise, the drops had made a hole in the solid stone. Ayaan stared in disbelief. How can soft water pierce hard rock? And then he understood. The monk's lesson became clear. Problems are like that rock. They look impossible at first, but with patience and steady effort, they eventually break down. Even small steps matter. You don't need miracles, just consistency. He looked at his candle, still burning after all the wind and darkness, and realized it symbolized hope. As long as the flame stayed alive, no darkness could defeat him. Ayaan rushed back to the temple. The monk was sitting calmly under a tree. Ayaan bowed and said, now I understand. The candle taught me hope, and the water taught me patience. Even when life seems impossible, small and steady efforts can solve any problem. The monk nodded with a gentle smile. You've learned what many people spend a lifetime to discover. Remember, when life gets dark, light your candle of hope. When problems feel heavy, be like the water, patient, steady, unstoppable. From that day on, Ayaan changed completely. He stopped complaining and started asking, what can I learn from this? He worked hard in his father's workshop, fixing old furniture, painting, cleaning, and improving little by little. At first, there were no customers, but he didn't stop. Months later, a rich merchant visited the shop and said, you have magic in your hands, young man. I'll order 10 chairs for my hotel. That was the beginning of Ayaan's success. His shop became known across nearby towns. When his father recovered, he said proudly, my son, I see the same light of that candle still burning inside you. Ayaan smiled. He had learned the truth. Every problem carries its own solution, hidden inside patience, courage, and effort. So, dear listener, whenever life feels dark or impossible, remember the candle and the drops of water. Keep your hope alive, take small steps, and never stop moving forward. Because even the hardest rock gives way to the patient drop that never quits.